Call this meeting to order at 6:01. Can I please have roll call?
Rolando Cáceres,
Present.
Michael Perron, Jerry Garza, John D. Beckelheimer,
Here.
Regina Portillo, Daniela Estrada Paz,
Present.
Adolfo G. Martinez,
Present.
Hector J. Garcia.
Present.
For the record, you have quorum.
Thank you. Can I have a motion to excuse the commissioners not present?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. You know what? Let us stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of last week's?
We don't have, no, it's not on the agenda.
No, it's not on the agenda.
They forgot it.
Okay.
Motion to open up 5A. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Against? Motion passes. Public hearing and recommendation of an ordinance. Amending the zoning ordinance map of the city of Laredo by rezoning lot 12, block 446, Eastern Division, located at 202 West San Carlos Street from R3 to B1.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, applicants are Sergio and Yesenia Briones. They're the owners. The property description is lot 12, block 446, Eastern Division, located at 202 West San Carlos Street. The zone change request is from an R3 to a B1. The proposed use is a grocery store with a restaurant kiosk. Letters were sent were 35. We do have 4-0 and against 3. A little background: on February 6th of 2005, City Council approved the conditional use permit for the kiosk food stand, as per ordinance 2006-019, and on April 6th of 2015, the City Council approved the conditional use permit amendment, which added the meat market to the existing grocery store, ordinance number 2015-039. Location view, aerial view, street view, zone change signage, zoning overview, future land use, staff recommendation: staff does not support the proposed zone change. General comments on the proposed motion. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. Is anybody here to speak for or against this item?
Hello, my name is Sergio Valentin Briones, and I represent the business. I am the owner, together with my wife, of the property. We bought the property 8 years ago. It has been an existing convenience store since 1981. We have been providing a service for our community, for our neighborhood. We have a lot of customers that do not have a vehicle, and basically we're their go-to to get their groceries and their milk. We also have a kiosk in front of the grocery store. The kiosk was, as per city building and WebCat, it was installed in 2006. When I bought the store, I came in before buying the store if the kiosk was permitted, and they said that it had a conditional use permit. Every year we have been getting permits for the kiosk, and until this current year, we rented it to a new tenant, and the kiosk permits were denied, and this is why we're deciding to apply for the B1 upgrade of the zone. They told us that a new director was in the city, and I don't know if the law changed or everything was inspected more carefully, but unfortunately the kiosk right now is not operating. We have people around, muffler shops, mechanics, welders, and that was their lunch. They eat there every day. So We're just trying to open the little kiosk. It's very small. It's right in the front of the store. The good thing is that the store is grandfathered since it has been in operation since 1981. So we're not really worried about the store. It's just more about the kiosk. But I was thinking that it was in the best interest just to
Provide service.
provide the service and to do the corresponding upgrade to the zone since it's a business. It's not a house. It's not residential. I saw that there's 3 letters against the store. We have about 3,000 Facebook followers. We sell close to $1 million, so there's a lot of support for the store. Probably 1 or 2 neighbors that are disappointed, right? Maybe with the service, or they didn't like something about us, and unfortunately, I mean, I'm seeing those 3 numbers right there. But the sales and the online presence, I think, is telling us that there's demand, and people appreciate our store and the service that we provide for our customers. And I would appreciate it if you all would look into it.
Thank you.
I don't know if anybody has any questions.
I do. What was the reason that the tenant said his permit was denied? If you can shed more light on it. Or,
I think that we could probably answer that.
Yeah, please.
The opposition letters that came in mentioned 3 basic reasons that they were in opposition. Of course, they were concerned about the traffic, that there was not enough parking at the location, and they mentioned on all 3 occasions odors, that there was significant odors of
the kiosk serves as a
Dead
meat
animal.
market, right? Meat market, or is that the
that
odor?
there
Or-
is a grocery store meat market on site, and then there's a food kiosk adjoining the location.
And I think what we're talking about here is the kiosk, which had a permit for many years now.
Since
What was
2006.
the purpose that changed, or what did it change into?
Well, the conditional use permit to allow the kiosk was issued to Ralph A. and Maria C. Haas. So when the operators change,
Right.
we just need to amend the
Right.
conditional use permit
Right.
to identify the new operators. So that's what we suggested to the property owner, that would need to be done just to allow that permit to be issued.
Okay.
But they preferred to pursue the zone
Oh,
change.
see, I thought in your presentation, you said the conditional permit use wasn't granted.
They didn't apply for it.
We haven't applied.
They just didn't
I'm sorry,
apply.
we
Okay.
haven't applied.
No,
Okay.
I think they're applying for new business. The new business, every new business needs to
Yeah,
apply
has to apply
for a
for the-
CO.
Right.
Yeah.
For a CO, that's different from the conditional use permit.
Okay, so I
So
didn't hear that right.
when they're doing their inspections and
Yeah.
reviewing the paperwork for the CO, they see, oh, the conditional use permit is issued to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
They need to update the CUP so that we can issue that permit.
Was the CO granted?
No.
No. The surprise was that for 8 years we had been leasing it and even operating under our permits, and it had been being granted. And we were surprised that it wasn't granted this time after 8 years of ownership. They told us that the store was grandfathered, but not the kiosk. But I couldn't understand why for 8 years of my ownership it had been. Every year we would get our permits. With a new tenant, they could get their permits except for this time. So this is why we're here.
I'm confused. So conditional use permit was under his name or was under the
No, the
person that was?
conditional use permit for the kiosk is under Ralph A. and Maria C. Haas.
Who's that?
He's the previous owner.
Okay, so it wasn't under your name. You're telling us something that's not true. You're telling us it was under your name, the conditional use permit for the 8 year, but it wasn't. It was under somebody else's name. There was no surprise when you change ownership, you got to reapply.
But I bought the store 8 years ago.
I understand that. The store has nothing to do with this. This is a kiosk that's outside that applied for a conditional use permit. And the conditional use permit was granted to them. But for whatever reason, the upgrade, whoever's applying for it now, they're not releasing it because it was never, they upgraded everything. So
So-
that's the situation.
Yes, maybe there was maybe I was confused because I didn't know how I was able to obtain it for 8 years consecutively until now. And I've been owner for 8 years.
So if somebody else is going out to do that and ask for a conditional use permit, there's a possibility to get a conditional use permit. But
Yeah.
you were
No,
planning for
absolutely.
a zone
They would
change.
just need to amend the existing
Right.
conditional
I would
use
start
permit to reflect the new operator.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But I have a question.
Sure.
For staff.
Staff.
But I understand, like, I'm trying to piece everything together. He bought the property 8 years ago.
Uh-huh.
The kiosk was under the previous owner, right? Now he
Of the
wants to.
previous probably operator of the food stand, right?
Okay.
So did they come in and ask for CO? Not sure if
If they did or
if
not.
they did or didn't, or if we didn't check carefully enough, whatever the reason is, they have checked carefully and they're noticing that the conditional use permit is issued to someone else.
That is
So-
correct. So what I'm trying to understand is he's coming up here and he wants to do amends, you know, like everything under his name, so everything would be okay. And you guys are denying the conditional use
No,
permit?
he wants a whole zone
No,
change.
no,
No,
what's
not
before the
tratado.
board tonight is a zone change,
Yeah.
nothing to do with the conditional use
He
permit.
hasn't tried that avenue
Yeah,
yet.
so we suggested that for him to come in and simply amend the conditional use permit to reflect
Sure.
the owner of the kiosk,
Yeah.
right? And they mentioned that they prefer to pursue a full-blown zone change. What staff is unable to support the zone change, because if you notice, you look at the zoning map and it's very uniformly, residential.
He had a better chance of asking for a conditional use permit.
That is
Absolutely.
correct.
Perfect than zone change, because zone change doesn't work in that area.
That's right.
But a
That's,
conditional use permit, which used to be, it's easier to do.
yes.
Yeah, and the use, I mean, it provides an amenity for the neighborhood, just making sure that, it doesn't, negatively impact.
Yeah.
But a nice neighborhood grocery is something that, we would wanna, encourage.
Madam Chair, may I ask a question of staff? If they receive the conditional use permit, is that something they have to get every year? It's just a
No,
one-time deal?
no, it's only when there's a change of
Of
ownership
ownership.
or operation
So
of
what
that
is it that he
kiosk.
said every year he was getting? I'm not-
CO,
Oh,
whenever
certificate of occupancy.
you have a new business starting up, which it seems like they have different operators of that kiosk, you need to come in and ask for a certificate of occupancy. And that, when you go through that process, people will inspect, the health department, fire, building, everybody inspects to make sure that you're abiding by all the
But is-
rules pertaining to that
Is
business.
that also something you get one time or every year, the CO?
Whenever you
If it's
start
the
up a new
same number.
business,
So if he gets it one time and he remains the owner, he doesn't have to get it again?
well, not him, but the operator of the
The one that is
kiosk.
operating the kiosk.
If he's operating the kiosk, yes, as long as he operates it, but it seems that he's renting it to
Yeah.
other parties.
I have one question.
Come forward.
Just one last question. How was I able to get it for 8 years?
Under the other name?
I'm the owner. How was I able? Because when we bought the store, we were operating the kiosk. So we came in and got permits for the kiosks to operate it under our name. I don't understand what changed.
Seems like you were non-conformance, but they just didn't pick it up.
Yeah.
And then when you leased it to
They
whoever
picked it up.
did it, they got the conditional use permit to run it. It wasn't under you, but it was under whoever was running it. And then when you leased that or they left and somebody else came in, another conditional use permit was issued to them, not to you, because you're the owner of it.
But none of my tenants
No, he was.
they
got
applied
a
it,
conditional
they
use
didn't get
permit.
it.
No, I think when you're changing tenants now, that's the city picked it up, as simple as that. And now you gotta run through the whole process. But I think, in my opinion, you're better off, we'll see right now with the motions, but I think it's a good avenue for you to still operate on the conditional use permit subject to your CO,
Right.
so.
Okay. Thank you.
Chairman, Madam Chair, may I have one more question? If a zoning change is allowed, anything that falls under the requirement of that zoning change they can replace that restaurant with something else that would be one,
Yes,
correct?
once the zone changes, any use allowed by the new zone would be allowed.
Okay.
Against?
And,
I'd like to make a motion if nobody's here to.
no, I
Okay,
already
okay.
said somebody against and nobody came up.
Okay, then I'll make a motion to close the public hearing and support staff recommendation.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 All against?
I'll abstain. I'm gonna abstain from this.
And Madam Chair, just because I came in late, wasn't here for the discussion, I will be abstaining as well.
Okay. So 5-4, 2 abstains. Got it? Motion passes. Can I state to the record that Mr. Garza and Mr. Barron stepped in, please?
Motion to open up, 5B.
Second.
Adelante.
There's a train out there, so.
Sorry.
Yep,
Got the train?
I got the trick.
Okay, motion to open,
I be.
second, right? All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. FB, amending of zoning ordinance map of the city of Laredo by rezoning approximately 10.8 acres as further described by meets and bounds in attached exhibit A located south of Tesis Drive and west of Colegio Lane from AG to R1B, single-family high-density district.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, we have the applicant, HAPO Holdings as the LLC and owner, Forest Nines Engineering as the applicant and representative. Property description is approximately 10.8 acres located south of TC's Drive and west of Colegio Lane. Zone change request is AG to R1B. Proposed use is residential for single-family high-density residential uses. Letter sent for 64. We have none for and 1 against. Location view. Aerial view. Street view. Zone change signage. Zoning map. Future land use map. And the recommendation is staff supports. And the proposed motion.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. Is anybody here to speak for?
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Wayne Nance with Porter's Engineering. We support this zone change. We're glad the staff does too. We're here to answer any questions that you might have.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions?
The neighborhood that exists against this property, is that already zoned R1B?
There is adjacent to the east southeast, I believe, is R1B, and then to the north is R1A. So we have a little bit of both. Yeah. I believe that would be on the maps.
If you can pull up the zoning map so the public can see it. If you notice the white shaded areas on the screen, those are both R1B zoned areas.
Got it. Okay. That's my only question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Is anybody here to speak against this item? No? What are the wishes of the commission? We do not have any more questions.
Motion to close 5B and go with the recommendation of the staff.
I seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Motion to open up 5C.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. 5C, amending the zoning ordinance map of the city of Laredo by rezoning approximately 3.8 as further described by meets and bounds in attached Exhibit A located west of Bernadette Lane and southwest of Vaquero Boulevard from AG to R2.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, we have Aguero Ltd. as the owner, Forest Nines Engineering as the applicant and representative. Property location is approximately 3.8 acres located west of Bernadette Lane and southwest of Vaquero Boulevard. Zone change request is from an AG to an R2. Proposed use is residential. However, the applicant did not specify the specific proposed residential use. Letters sent were 4. We have none for, none against. Location view. aerial view, street view, zone change signage, zoning map, future land use map, and the recommendation is staff supports, and the proposed motion.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, Wayne Nance again from Fortis Engineering. We're in support of the zone change. Here for any questions you might have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Is there anybody here to speak against this item? No? What are the wishes of the commission?
Motion to close public hearing and go with staff recommendation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Motion to open up 5D.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. 5D, amending zoning ordinance map of the city of Laredo by rezoning approximately 4.61 acres as further described by meets and bounds in attached Exhibit A, located south of Bartlett Avenue and east of Arthur Miller Court from R1 residential to B3 to R1B.
R1 and B3.
Ah,
To-
a ver,
To R1B.
espera. Arthur Miller Court from R1 and B3 to R1B.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, we have D&J Alexander Investments as the owner and applicant, and Daniel Tijerina Jr. as the representative. The property description is approximately 4.61 acres located south of Bartlett Avenue and east of Arthur Miller Court. The zone change request is from an R1 and B3 to an R1B. The proposed use is residential. The letters sent were 25, and we actually did receive 3 in the mail. Location view, aerial view, street view, zone change signage, zoning overview, future land use, staff recommendations, staff supports, continuation, proposed motion.
Thank you. Is anybody, this is a public hearing, is anybody here to speak for this item?
Madam Chair, Danny Tijerina for the record, and I'm here to speak in favor of the zone change for Alexander Investments and answer any questions you all may have.
Does anybody have any questions? No? Thank you. Is anybody here to speak against this item? No? What are the wishes of the commission?
I'll make a motion to close the public hearing and support staff recommendation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Motion to open up 5E.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Amending the zoning ordinance map of the city of Laredo by amending ordinance number 2000-026, which authorized a conditional use permit for a police substation, Lot 20, Block 5, Sierra Vista Police Station Plat, located at 140 Cenizo Loop, in order to change the use of the property to an animal care substation office.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, we have the city of Laredo as the owner, and we have Lauren Bluestone as the applicant and representative. Property location is Lot 20, Block 5, Sierra Vista Police Station Plat, located at 140 Cenizo Loop. Zone change request is a conditional use permit for the proposed use of an animal care substation office. Letters sent were 29. We have 3 for and none against. As the background, on February 7th, 2000, City Council approved the conditional use permit for a police substation. The proposed use is an animal care substation office. The facility will serve as an administrative and operational hub to support animal care services. Its primary function will be office-based. While it will be associated with the city's animal care functions, the site is not intended to serve as a public shelter, adoption center, or boarding facility. Instead, its use is focused on administrative support with limited on-site activity, ensuring compatibility with the surrounding zoning and land uses. See attached narrative, please. Location view. Aerial view. Street view. Zoning map. Future land use map. And the recommendation is staff supports. Continuation. And the proposed motion.
Thank you. This is a public hearing. Is anybody here to speak for or against this item?
Madam Chair, I'm Lauren Bluestone and representing for this and to answer any questions that you might have.
Just the parentheses, it says office, right? It's a big parentheses, administrative, right?
Yes, so full disclosure, there might be the possibility of erecting in like a module fashion 3 to 4 kennels. But I do want to reassure everybody that no animals will be kept there overnight. They're not going to be really kept outside. There's going to be indoor crates for them to be set up. Reason for this is if an officer should pick up an animal, it has a microchip, the owner is not home until after working hours, we're not going to have them go all the way to the shelter and have the animal stay there overnight when we could easily drop it right back off to their house.
Good idea.
But they'll be inside.
The kennel outside is for potty, really, only. But yes, they will be kept inside. If any animal is on premise, a member of the staff must be on premise as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Is anybody here to speak against? All right. What are the wishes of the commission?
Motion to close public hearing and approve staff recommendation.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Motion double 6A.
Consideration of the following preliminary plats and replats. Preliminary consideration of the plat of nearshoring industrial park, phase 1, the intent is industrial.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. For the record, the applicant is 5M Industrial Investments. The engineer of record is Topside Civil Group LLC. The proposed use is industrial, and the zoning for this 9-lot development is M1. General location. Aerial view of the site. The proposed plat. Comments from planning. Comments from traffic safety. Comments from fire. And the proposed motion.
Thank you. The engineer of record. Aiden.
Madam Chair, good evening, members of the commission. Ricardo Villarreal, Topside Civil Group. Concur with all comments, just clarification on traffic, submit a TIA. The TIA was submitted in the annexation process. This is the first phase, I'm assuming that one's okay. And then the second one is the revised master plan. We have a current master plan right now. This is phase 1 of the master plan. I'm assuming also we're good on that as well, so that's just my, to do a new TIA when nothing's been done, it's the original one. I don't understand why that comment's on there.
So just to give a little background, so they did submit a master plan and this phase some time ago. What has happened is that the plat expired at 30 months, so they're just right past it. but their master plan is still within the 36. So, just to give a little background context on, that's why they're bringing this back at this time.
Okay.
Our plat's about to expire.
Well, right.
Yeah, it's still valid.
Ah, okay, okay.
I
I was
just
like,
can't, we can't, the project's already a one-stop shop. We just don't have enough time to get out of one-stop shop. So we resubmitted the preliminary basically
Got it.
for the extension. This was annexed about a year and a half ago-ish,
A little bit more.
2
but-
years maybe ago. In that annexation, traffic impact analysis was provided, master plan, master utilities plan. There's also a valid master plan on there right now. So on the traffic, I'm just trying to avoid to redo a TIA when nothing's been done. It's the same TIA that's been out there. So it's just clarification. I don't mind the comment being on there as long as the TIA that's on file right now is still valid. I mean, nothing's changed.
okay. So the comment that you state, is it where? Traffic?
It's under traffic. Right there, 4.
Submitted TIA.
Submit TIA. The land development code on the TIA is basically for annexations and all that. Which we did submit a TIA, that's already been annexed. This is the first phase of that master plan that TIA encompasses the entire close to 700 acres. So I know a lot of times they require to do it at the planning stage, but TIAs are extremely expensive. To redo it and basically just change the date I think it's unnecessary in this case.
Okay.
I think I do believe these are just general, I've seen these comments on almost a lot of the plats, so, but a comment like this can, again, when we get to one-stop shop, they hold it to heart.
I mean, if they hold it to heart, it says submit.
Yeah.
Your
Yes.
comment says submit ATIA as per land development code.
Yeah.
But it's already submitted. It's just the timing, right?
Yeah.
It expired.
We can clarify it.
The TIA doesn't expire, the TIA is based off of the entire master plan and how it's generated. Now, if we switch anything on the master plan,
I
it could
see.
possibly warrant an amendment to the TIA. In this case, it's just we usually come for 6 months extension. When I talked to Rafa, I was like, it's probably not gonna happen. Let's just go brand new, so.
Mr. Vial, you've seen the TIA?
Yeah, he submitted it on
Okay,
file.
thank you.
We'll be more than happy to share with traffic again.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
What are the wishes of the commission?
Was there a public hearing on this one?
No.
Motion to approve staff recommendation, subject to the comments listed, accepting and deleting from traffic safety, comment number 4.
Oh,
As long as I can submit
Second.
the original TIA.
Is it no?
Yeah.
Submitted.
Submitted.
second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All against? Motion passes. 6B, preliminary consideration of the replat of Lot 1, Block 1, all carriers distribution into Lot 1A, Block 1, all carriers distribution, the intent is industrial.
Thank you, Madam Chair. For the record, the applicant is All Carriers Incorporated. The engineer of record is Daniel Gomez. Proposed use is industrial, and the zoning for this one lot development is M1. General location. Aerial view. The as platted and the proposed replat. Comments from planning. And the proposed motion.
Do we have not yet. Do we have an engineer?
Good evening to all. I'm Daniel Gomez, the project engineer for this proposed replat, and we concur with all of the comments.
Motion to approve subject to staff comments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. 16, preliminary consideration of the replat of Lot 1, Block 2, Villa San Agustin, Unit 1 into Bridge Crossing Villas. The intent is residential.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. For the record, the applicant is Arriba Limited. The engineer of record is Pewa Consulting LLC. The proposed use is residential, and the zoning for the 162 lot development is B3 PUD. General location. Aerial view. The as platted current plat. The proposed replat. Comments from planning. Additional comments from planning. Comments from fire. And the proposed motion.
Thank you. Do we have the engineer record?
Good afternoon, Oscar Ramirez from Power Consulting. We concur with all the comments and we're here to answer any questions you might have.
Thank you.
Motion to approve subject to staff comments.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against, motion passes.
Thank you.
If we have no objections, then I have a motion to take items together. And, yes,
7A and 7B.
7A and 7B.
Motion to consider items 7A and 7B.
Second. Oh, go ahead.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Can you read them?
Absolutely. Item 7A, final consideration of the plat of Cielo Vista subdivision phase 2. The intent is residential. Item 7B, final consideration of the plat of the replat of lot 2, block 1, River Hill South subdivision phase 1 into lots 2A and lot 2B, block 1, River Hill South subdivision phase 1. The intent is residential.
Thank you. Consent. Hello.
Motion to approve 7A and 7B.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. Consideration of model subdivision compliance. 8A, consideration of model rule subdivision compliance of the plat of Harmony Hill subdivision phase 2 at Rodriguez Ranch. The intent is residential.
Motion.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. For the record, the applicant is Rodriguez Estuche Development LLC. The engineer of record is Howland Engineering and Surveying. The proposed use is residential, and the current zoning for this 231 lot development is R1A and AG. General location. Aerial view. And the proposed plat. And the proposed motion.
Thank you. No, Zoigo.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes. We have any staff comments?
No, we don't have any comments at this time.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Motion passes.
Is that right? Sing in the rain.